So you've got matric.
They don't have a matric.
No, I'm saying it doesn't matter what they call
I
it.
think
there.
it would be called the equivalent of a matric.
You've got an equivalent of matric. From there, which post-matric or post-A1 level to go to?
So
University or technicon or anything like that.
I went to a technicon, but I'm not prepared to discuss my education background.
Which one?
I said I went to a technicon, but I'm not prepared to discuss my educational background. I made that clear.
No, you have to discuss your educational background because you took our money. We hired you at AXA. At AXA. No. That's our money. You only get that money if you have reached certain particular qualifications. So we want to see if you received that money legitimately.
Which money?
AXA. You worked for AXA. They were paying you a salary.
They paid a salary.
Yeah.
I gave them a good return on that money.
No, it doesn't matter. Did you get any tertiary qualifications?
Yeah, I did.
Which is what?
I'm not prepared to discuss it.
But I want to check if you're qualified.
You go ahead and check.
No. I want to check with you if you're qualified to be head of aviation security.
Well, then you should perhaps speak to that.
And if you look at the report of the 2002, there is no even such a structure in the organogram of AXA. In the report of AXA, there is nothing called group aviation security, group head aviation security. You are the only person who's using that concept. No one at AXA is using that concept. Even the advert, there were 2 adverts that year which were taken out. None of those adverts say group head aviation security. They say aviation security.
So I don't know where you're getting your information from, but I think it's defective. I'd like to refer you to a page in the annexes. Come to the page number now. I'd like to refer to page 62. And page 63 and page 64. So on page 62, it's addressed to Mr. Paul O'Sullivan, Director, Executive Group Security. Page 63 is addressed to Mr. Paul O'Sullivan, Group Executive Security. On the Business News or Engineering News article, which is page 64, if you look at the second paragraph or the third paragraph on the left-hand side, it says, according to AXA Group Executive Aviation Security, Paul O'Sullivan, this is substantially more than was likely to be allocated had the 2001 terrorism attacks not occurred. And it talks about 150 or 140 million rand budget to improve security. So perhaps those 3 references would indicate that there is in fact a position called Group Executive Aviation Security.
No, the 2 headings don't speak to that.
Pardon me?
The 2 heads, the 2 things that you referred me to under Mr. Paul O'Sullivan, Director, Executive Group Security. That's number 1. Number 2, Mr. Paul O'Sullivan, Group Executive Security.
Correct.
There is no way where they call you Group Head Aviation Security.
So my job title was Group Executive Aviation Security. So if you look at the page 64, on the third paragraph on the left-hand side, it says, according to AXA Group Executive Aviation Security, Paul O'Sullivan. So
No. That's what you call yourself. That's not what your employer calls you. I mean, this is an article. What you are referring me, it's an article of a newspaper, and that's how you would have said.